Tonight I'll show you how to make a sweet yet simple late night dessert.
$30 million building coming to the U.
The U takes part in a new kind of recycling process.
Plus a fun exercise to get your summer body ready.
And we have comedian Michael Eccleston here in studio with us today.
Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this late night edition of Newsbreak.
News produced by students for students. Brought to you from the Telecommunications Lab at the University of Utah.
The search continues for a new university president.
Ashley Hall will be talking to the lead dermatologist.
This is Newsbreak.
2, 1.
Welcome back to Newsbreak. I'm Rosie Nguyen.
I'm Ashley Hall.
I'm Katie Rhodes.
And I'm Sarah Vaughn. So I understand the U is building a new sports facility costing $30 million?
Yeah, do you think that the U should be spending that much money on a sports facility?
You know what? That's actually a really good point, but I actually think that there are students that might find this building useful. Let's actually check in with reporter Tanner Hall, who will be telling us more.
This isn't Kyle Whittingham's usual coaching attire. He's adorning the hard hat for a special occasion. He kicked off the demolition of the D. Glenn Smith Center to make way for a new football facility. The old facility is now reduced to dirt and rubble. The total renovation will include 120 square feet and is estimated to cost $30 million. The new football center is meant to further Utah's ability to compete at the Pac-12 level. Jeff Rudy, Director of Football Operations for the U, highlights how this new facility will help Utah compete.
And it's kind of an arms race right now, throughout the country with facilities. We've got Oregon, who's adding on to their new facility. You've got USC, who just built a new facility. Cal just opened up a new facility. Washington, Arizona, and so, to get in the game, we still got to compete with these guys on the field. But it's all about recruiting first. If you don't have the players, it doesn't matter what kind of coaching you have. You're not going to be very successful.
Video renderings of the new football center depict a facility that will be very effective at recruiting high-caliber players from all across the country. The facility will include a players' lounge, a cafeteria, plush locker rooms, a press conference center, and a TV studio where coaches can record and broadcast Pac-12 coaching shows. The renovation also includes portions of the weight room and practice field that need new turf installed. And for all those fans who can't make it to the stadium for the game, the facility holsters a tailgating center to broadcast live audio and video of the game on the exterior walls. The new facility should be completed by fall of 2013. Good luck to the University of Utah in its conquest of the BCS Championship. Reporting for Newsbreak, I'm Tanner Hall.
So we actually know that the U encourages recycling, and now we're actually one of the schools that participates in Recyclemania.
The name is pretty catchy. Is it some sort of game or competition?
I actually heard that it was a competition amongst different schools.
It's actually a competition between schools and students. Rachel Spots has more.
Recyclemania is a national collegiate recycling competition that takes place every spring. It's a friendly competition for college and university recycling programs to promote waste reduction activities on their campuses.
Basically, it's a nationwide competition amongst colleges and universities on trying to recycle as much as possible.
Participating colleges are responsible for organizing their own recycling collection and promotion efforts. All colleges are encouraged to participate regardless of how extensive their recycling efforts are. There is no cost to enter the tournament.
It's a great way, I think, to get students involved in sustainability as a whole. And it's visible too. It says that we care about this. You see recycling bins around the university, you know that we care about sustainability.
Bringing a cup like this for coffee, yes. It keeps your coffee warmer longer. That's a bonus. Also, I guess reusable water bottles would be a big contribution, probably. Reusable Tupperware, of course, that too.
To get more involved with the recycling efforts here on campus, you can join a campus green team or the ASUU Sustainability Committee. Reporting for Newsbreak, I'm Rachel Spots.
1.
The Wasatch Fault Line produces a major earthquake every 350 to 400 years, and as many of us know, Utah is due for one of these earthquakes. Drop cover and hold on, because next week, the University of Utah's students, faculty, and staff will participate in the Great Utah Shakeout. The Shakeout is an earthquake exercise drill that will be on April 17th at 10:15 a.m. If you choose to be a part of the largest ever evacuation drill at the U, you can sign up for the text messaging option in Campus Alert. And on Tuesday, the 17th, you will receive a text message at 10:15 telling you to drop, cover, and hold on. Then another telling you when to evacuate and go to your designated emergency assembly point. Participants are eligible for free giveaways, and you can enter to win an iPad 2 at one of the 9 emergency assembly points. EAP maps are being posted at the entrances of buildings all across campus. You can register for the Shakeout at www.shakeout.org/Utah/register. Now let's hear from Lauren Carter on how Relay for Life is making a difference.
Relay for Life is a 12-hour event that raises money for the American Cancer Society. But what sets them apart from other cancer fundraisers?
What's nice about the American Cancer Society is it's not just going to just research alone. It also goes to things like Hope Lodge that will house 35 cancer patients and their families for free while going through treatment. We have programs like Look Good, Feel Better. Then we have a program that's strictly just to drive cancer patients to their treatment if they can't find another ride. All the teams, they fundraise money, and then Relay's really kind of like the all-night party that comes along with it. So people set up their campsites, and it's really just an excuse to set up a tent and camp out all night on campus, which is really fun.
The relay lasts for 12 hours to emphasize that cancer never sleeps, but there are ways to get involved without participating all night.
We ask anyone, even if you're not on a team, come on out for a couple hours, listen to some music. We're going to have Quick Wits Comedy, the improv group. They're coming and doing an hour show at Relay for free. So it's just really going to be a fun event all night, but come and, bring $20 to $30 in cash to donate to different teams and different campsites. This year, I know one of our teams is doing, I think the Kappas and the Pike are doing their silent auction again, but I know one team's doing massages, they're giving that away. Another team is doing balloon animal hats, face painting, all that kind of stuff. I know if one team has henna coming, and you can get a henna tattoo for $5 that would go to ACS.
The 6th annual Relay for Life begins on April 14th at 5 p.m. on the Union patio and ends the following morning at 6 a.m. Participants can register online at acsevents.org. I'm Lauren Carter, reporting for Newsbreak.
The International Student Council is hosting their annual International Night event next Friday, April 20th. Their goal is to celebrate the diversity of the University of Utah's campus and share the cultural aspects of multiple ethnic countries. The event includes multiple performances from groups like the Japanese taiko drummers, Brazilian capoeira dancers, and Ghanaian singers. International Night will take place at the Union Ballroom from 7 to 10 p.m. Admission is free.
I'm about to go change into my workout clothes, and when we come back, I'll show you how to Zumba your way to a hot summer body.
3, 2, 1.
I have now taken 4 different semesters. I've specialized in behind the camera, I've specialized in front of the camera, and now I'm focusing on web-based material. There's a lot of more life experience in this, this class.
When you come in, it's not like, okay, we're here for another class. Let's go sit at a desk and take some notes. I'm here for, another chance to learn something new.
We got music, we got dancing, we got Zumba. I'm here with Emily Green, a Zumba instructor, and a student at the U studying graphic design and business. So Emily, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So I always wanted to know about Zumba. What is Zumba?
So Zumba is a Latin-inspired cardio fitness class, and I like to call it fitness in disguise because before you know it, an hour's gone by, it's just a dance party and you're having a blast.
Sounds fun. So how long have you been teaching Zumba?
I've been doing it for about 3.5 years, and I just love it. Every year I get more addicted, and the music's just intoxicating.
So the summer's coming up. Everyone wants that summer body. So how can Zumba help us get that summer body?
So Zumba, surprisingly, burns between 500 and 1,000 calories depending on how hard you push yourself. And it just targets a lot of muscles a lot of other workouts don't get. So it's great to add into your workout routine.
Do you have some steps to show us?
Yes, okay. So we're gonna break it down. We have 3 main moves. Okay. The first, you're gonna just start stomping your foot. It's a reggaeton move. You're gonna add the hips and the arms, really get into it. Then you're gonna turn around for 4, And then the other way.
Okay.
2, 3, 4. Take it around. All right. So got that one down?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Next, you go single, single, double. Single, single, double. And then just add the arms, whatever style you want. It's awesome about Zumba. You can add your own style. Back to single, single, double, different formation. Double. Single, single, double. All right. Want to try it with some music?
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right. All right. Just feel the beat. Stomp that foot. Add the arms. Take it for 4. Around. All right, into single, single, double. Single.
Emily teaches Zumba at Dance Fitness on Tuesdays at 6:30 p.m. and Gold's Gym on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Woo!
Now let's check in with Zach and Rosie to see what's being whipped up in the kitchen.
Okay, we've all been there. You know, you just got done with your Zumba classes, but it's late at night, curled up on the couch watching maybe Newsbreak, and you get that sweet tooth craving. Well, I'm gonna show you what to make tonight. A little chocolate raspberry ganache. So thank you for joining me, Rosie.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So what kind of chocolate do you like?
You know, my favorite has got to be milk, but I love dark and white too.
All right, well, for this, we're gonna use dark chocolate, all right? We're gonna have 6 ounces of dark chocolate and raspberry flavored chocolate, if you can find it. You're gonna chop it up and then put it into your blender. As you can see, the blender's already been used. Some of the crew was thirsty, hungry already, so we got them some stuff. But you're also gonna have a cup of heavy whipped cream, 2 eggs, a tablespoon of butter, and 2 tablespoons of espresso, or coffee if you can't find that. So what we did here is we put the butter in here, we put the whipped cream in there, and we put the espresso in there. What we're gonna need now is eggs.
All right.
Take it away. Perfect. You know what? You take both.
Okay. Do you need me to beat the eggs?
Nope, eggs don't need to be beat because we're gonna put them in a blender.
Oh, okay.
So we've got everything cooked up. It was cooking. It takes about 3 minutes generally, but it was cooking during the show already. So we add it to the blender. It should be kind of milky, creamy, if you will. And then we're gonna add the eggs on top of it. Don't need to blend it for too long. It's already has the right consistency, so you blend it kind of quickly. Blend it all up. It's late night. Oh my gosh, see? You pour it on yourself. That's the kitchen though. That's what happens.
I can't wait to try this. You know what? This is actually not bad.
There you go. That's what we're trying to do.
Thanks so much, Zach. Okay, right now we're going to toss it over to KD, who will be interviewing comedian Mike Eccleston.
Thank you so much for coming, Michael. Appreciate that.
Thanks. Good to be here. You guys have like way more funding than the film department where I graduated from last year, so that's good. Good for you guys.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Killing it with the tuition money.
So tell us, what made you want to become a comedian?
I just watched a lot of comedy as a kid, decided to try it out, and like last October, been addicted ever since. Do it like 4 times a week.
Sure.
It's awesome.
Sure. So I've always been curious to know, how do you practice your routines? How do you know if something's funny? Like, do you look in the mirror and kind of like watch yourself? Like, how do you do that?
It's kind of hard. You never really know until you're on stage and you try it. And sometimes you don't get a laugh, and that's how you find out. It's like a really hard way to try it, but a lot of people don't necessarily think things are funny that you think are funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just a little trial and error. It's kind of scary, but it's the only option you've got. So.
Sure. So when a joke does fail, how do you come from that? How do you?
I like to let it be silent. I think silence is hilarious. I think
didn't know that.
I think when a joke fails, it's sometimes funnier than when it's successful. So yeah, you just let it die on the table and
sure.
stare at people as they stare back at you.
Like see who looks away first type of thing?
Yeah,
kind of like
staring contest.
Awesome. So tell me, what do you find humorous about everyday life?
Everything. A lot of times, I think you think of comedy a lot when you're not thinking about anything. It just comes to you. You think about how ridiculous everything is, how hard it is to fall in love and stuff like that, and you take that complexity and you turn jokes and make jokes out of it. So.
Sure. So we obviously know that you are a comedian.
Yeah.
What else are you involved with besides your comedy?
I'm actually trying to start a non-profit organization.
Oh, wow.
It's
funny and a heart.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's called iPods for the Homeless. What we do is we give iPods to the homeless, and then they become hipsters.
What? How does that work?
Well, the only difference between a homeless person and a hipster is an iPod. Everyone knows that. It's a good taste in music is the transformation. And then they can get jobs at Urban Outfitters, and it's really good. We get them off the streets and into the retail stores. It's a really great organization. So.
Fun fact for you, our anchor Sarah works at Urban Outfitters.
Oh, so you used to be homeless.
So I'm sure she will appreciate that comment.
I can only assume.
You used to be homeless, huh, Sarah?
Those pre-worn jeans, man, those things are hot right now. Those things are awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you being here. Oh, and also tell us when you perform so we can watch you.
Oh, yeah. There's several places. On Tuesday nights at the Complex, Wednesdays at Wise Guys Trolley Square, Thursdays at the Green Pig, and then Sunday nights at Moe's Bar and Grill.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for being here.
Awesome.
And let's toss it back to you, ladies.
Well, that about wraps up our show this evening. Thanks again to all of our guests. I can't wait to try out some of those Zumba moves.
I'm looking forward to making that late night snack, dark chocolate and raspberries. Sounds so good.
Yeah, you know what? It actually really was very good. I'll bring some over for you guys later. You've been watching the show produced by students for students. Until next time, have a good night.